Hey everybody, my name is Spammals and welcome back to Dive to the Titanic. In the previous episode we took the ROV for a tour around Titanic, took some photographs and sold them at auction, and with the money we bought ourselves some claws. What could we be doing in the next episode? Clawing things, I guess. So, without any more stalling, let's begin!
First, we change to the claw camera by pressing G.
No hellos, how you doings? Welcome back, good job on the auction. No, straight to business. Ooh.
Here's a short explanation of how the claw works. By pressing num4 and num6, you can pull in and lower the claw.
Look at that! Need to move my hand around the microphone, but hey. It stretches out and it stretches in.
You can center it in light by pressing num5.
Look at that. That's really quite cool actually. And they go, ah. Hi, I am a claw. Ah.
We received some tips via email as to what might realize a good price at an auction. We're talking about the original dishes with the White Star Line logo of the Titanic. It has to be fully intact though. This means we're going to need a plate and a pot made of porcelain that aren't broken. According to the files of previous dives, carried out by our dearly beloved competitors, we should discover the plate somewhere on the sea deck. But we're not just picking up any old plate, no. We're getting the one belonging to Mr. Thomson Beatty. More on that later. I think it's probably best if you place the Nephron close to the famous staircase and take the dive from there onto deck C.
Let me out, man, let me out. I'm getting cabin fever, man. Okay. So welcome back to the game, everybody. Straight into the good stuff. We're going to the grand staircase. Yay! And we're gonna go for a dawdle on the sea deck. Now,
A little bit further.
are we gonna be Are we gonna be controversial and land on the ship? Or crash into it, even better? Or are we gonna hover just above it? Because some say that the landing of the mirrors on the deck is causing it to break. While others believe that's nonsense because, well, they have no mass. They're buoyant. Anyway, I think we'll just hover it. Be on the safe side. Don't want to upset anybody. That's cool. That's cool. I'm happy with this. So now we go... Oh, he's not quite happy yet. He wants us to go forward still. There we go. It's so pathetic how minute it has to be. Right, here we go. K. ROV power!
Okay, as I can see you're ready. Let's begin. By the way, if you feel like you have a good image in front of the lens, go for it. Take a picture. Okay, and now on to deck C.
Yeah, last time I took photos, he was heavily
Downwards.
critiquing me. God, that's already getting on my nerves. Right. Yes, downwards, ho. Look at the claw on this thing. It's ridiculous.
More downwards.
More downwards. Look at this. Ooh, ooh. Can't see it on the camera. That's weird.
More downwards.
Boat deck, A, B. So C deck is... Oh. C deck. It's down there. I can't point. I was literally going to point. There it is. And if I make this more... That's as vertical as this can go. Okay, so I slow this down.
Downward.
What's with the Romanesque kind of pots? That's a bit strange. Now the grand staircase has its lovely chandeliers. Crikey, look at that oversized monstrosity. That's bigger than a door.
Move downwards.
Should we take a photo of that? Right, here we go. Yeah, that's already perfect.
Now downwards.
You're not going to say good job? We're getting there. Give me a break. That's the wrong direction. Oh my god. It is quite strange how nothing really remains at the grand staircase. How all of that lovely woodwork's gone. Most of the framing is gone. There should be some framing that's all collapsed down on D deck. D deck? Oh yeah, D through to E deck. But that seems to be missing as well in this game. Anyway, speed this boat up. Here we are. Watch out for the rusticles, they will pin you down. I'm not going to pretend to be a clever clogs or anything. I don't really have a good idea in my head of the layout of sea deck. I would have to get a deck plan to be sure.
A little bit further.
A little bit further. Tight squeeze. So it is very bland down here. very, very bland. And it's just like generic debris in the way. Here's some more of those Roman pots, Greek pots, whatever. And now we've got some pipes.
A little bit further.
A little bit further. Yeah, I just realised the purser's office was missing. That was on C deck. Oh look, there's some closed gates. Those first class getting locked in.
Further to the east.
Yeah, I've got a bad feeling this was a dead end. If it is, I'm gonna cry. Yeah, this is a freaking dead end. Right, let's take a U-turn in here. In the Titanic.
Further to the east.
The rusticles are simplistic and they're 2D, and I'm not too bothered about that. It's just, it's the fact everything is so square. It's all perfect lines with just a bit of sand dumped at the bottom, with the same texture smeared over everything. I mean, no, more effort could have been put into this tremendously. Biggest detour ever.
Turn to the south.
So here we're passing the elevator shafts. Now see, they still have their call buttons. I'm pretty sure the fences are closed. And there should still be the outlining of the words like A deck, B deck, C deck. But no, all of that is missing. But plenty of these pots around. Are you shitting me? Oh, okay, 1, I've hit an invisible wall. 2, there's another closed gate. 3, the camera goes nuts. La 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 la. Detour part 3. Here we go. So this time we're going to go down, I think it's this corridor here. Yes. I'm guessing these are toilets. Now, there's no reason why the toilets wouldn't still be there. So, again, lazy design by the game. Lazy. And then turn this corner because there's the fence. Yes, like a
boss.
What, there's an overturned bathtub and a bookshelf. Now this is the other thing that's disappointing about this game, because as I said in episode 1, we all, when we first heard about this game, was excited about the idea of exploring the ship. But honestly, there's nothing to see. There's like maybe 5 or 6 unique items.
Move forward.
1 bath, 1 bookshelf, one chairo, 1 wardrobe, you know, 1 door. That's it. I mean, there's nothing to discover within this.
Move forwards.
It's just moving through empty rooms of empty rooms. There's no sense of mystery or discovery. And ultimately, that's what we all long for with Titanic. It's to discover, to see something we haven't seen before. Left. I mean, more, 100% more could have been done with this. Full speed! There's a bookshelf and a cot? Half a head. Right.
Man, that was tough getting here. Good job at your end. This is Mr. Thompson Beatty's cabin. Let's grab that plate. But be careful, that thing can break. If you want to know more about Thompson, press I.
Okay, we can get a photograph of this because the screen is saying to. Let's just do that. Whatever. Boop! Now this is the tricky bit. We're going to pick that doodad up. So we're going to get the arm out. We're going to give it a... Is that as far? Okay, so we're going to turn it. It's hard to really see. Okay, so... Right, we're going in. Slow ahead. Seriously, I can't really see what I'm doing. Is it going to auto pick up or what? Oh, stop. Well, I've just gone through the floor. Is that good enough?
Okay. Nice and easy.
I just dropped it through the deck. Is that good enough?
Okay. Nice and easy. Efron, I hope you remember the way.
Are you fucking shitting me? I grabbed it and I was like, I'm not sure I quite have it, so I opened up to get a better grab and it dropped it through the freaking floor. Right.
We've just received an interesting email. There's a rumor floating about that the pocket watch of Lord Ismay, managing director of the White Star Line, is supposedly still in his cabin. I suggest that we check on that right away. My goodness, the pocket watch of the Lord Ismay. That would be awesome. Alright, according to my files, you'll have to go to B-Deck. I'm not sure which cabin though. It should be somewhere in the range from B-52 to B-56.
Okay, we're going to pretend...
Further upwards.
And I think the game is going with it. We're going to pretend we collected that plate and just deal with it. Through the window! Yeah, that was really, really disappointing. I'm going to refrain from using alternative words and just settle with disappointing. Ismay, he was portside, B-Deck, in the parlor suites.
Regarding the recovery, are you familiar with the book Raise the Titanic? I don't know what kind of drugs the author took for breakfast that morning, but they sure didn't do him any good. He seriously suggested blocking every leak and opening of the Titanic with an elastic seal exclusively developed modeling clay with special characteristics, so to speak. The seawater is then pushed out of the ship, and the Titanic blasted out of the mud with gigantic explosive charges. Finally, the Titanic reaches the surface floating and undamaged. This madness was also made into a film, but I'm not sure if they actually used the modeling clay. This reminds me of another expert. He set out to cover the Titanic with a huge wrapping, and then pump liquid nitrogen into it, causing the water to freeze, and eventually making the Titanic pop up like an ice cube in a whiskey glass. I believe the man had more than enough of just that substance. Okay, the watch has to be here somewhere, if it really exists. Given the size of such a tiny pocket watch, I suggest that we graze the cabin inch by inch.
Well, thanks for that little bit of tidbit. Well, I was looking for the B-Deck entrance. Here it comes. I see it coming now. Because there's a photo taken by Father Brown of him boarding the Titanic while she's in Southampton, and he's stopped and taken a photo looking down the hull of the ship. And in that photo, you can actually immediately see what the windows for Ismay's suites. He's not hanging out the window or anything going, hey, but hey. Here we go. So there's the B-Deck entrance. Yeah, so if you can imagine a gangplank connecting to that doorway, then Father Brown took a photo down like this, just looking down the hull. We're going to slip through a window and turn. Shit. Oh. We've gotten very lucky. So this is the private promenade. Would have been a door there. Would have been lovely Tudor panelling. It's kind of the 1912 version of a balcony. Here we are in the suite itself. So I'm guessing if we go through here, there will be some sort of desk or something. There it is, it's a desk. And I see...
Wow, I don't believe it. You found it. Lord Ismay's watch. Incredible. This is the find of the century. It's unbelievable. You want me to tell you something about good old Lord Ismay?
No.
Yes, as usual. Press I.
I do not want to hear a single word out of your mouth about Ismay. I like him. I just don't want you to recount any annoying stories. Wait, camera this. Oh, I'm not even like... Oh my god, I suck. Are we good? Is this good? I can't tell. Okay, that's definitely good. Right. So if I just reverse a teeny bit, pivot up. We're not going to drop this one. Right, we've got the clamps ready.
I have another idea.
Fuck!
We
No!
could use the
No!
Nephron
No!
to retrieve one of those spots with the White Star Line logo. I think I remember where I saw one. At the end of the Titanic, right there where she broke in half, lies a lot of junk scattered about on the bottom of the sea. Me thinks that's where I saw one of those spots. It's probably best you connect the camera system to the Nephron, and we take a dive down there.
Yes, why not? I can't believe I fucking dropped
Now
it.
south.
I dropped it after saying I wasn't going to drop it, but I caught it again like a boss. Let's get out of here. So we're gonna drop this off with the mothership. Whee! Up we go. And then we're going for some junk at the debris field.
Further backwards.
Further backwards. Another nice addition that this game could use is Sea Life. Titanic is home to some unique creatures that have not been seen anywhere else. Here it comes. This is a very expensive watch. I don't want to drop it into the grand staircase. Are you shitting me? Go. This is dock. There we go. I'm pretty sure that docked. How could the developers of this game, when they're trialing it and playing it, go, wow, this guy speaks too much? It should either be a prompt where you have to say, like, give me help, go forwards, like, tell me what to do. Oh, shit, where's everything going? Actually, I don't want to go too fast into the darkness. We need some lights on this. I'm pretty sure I saw lights on the auction house sales page. Further. Oh, the floor. I found the floor. And I see debris. I'm gonna crash. What do you want from me? Like, are we taking a photo of it or what? I'm now literally...
More to the right.
I'm now nesting on top of it. We're in business. It's okay, Spammals has this. He's got it. I've got it. We're gonna go upwards, and then we're gonna go downwards. Yes. Shit. Right. Here we go.
There you go. What did I tell you? Now all we have to do is to retrieve the bot carefully. Take your time, and don't forget, if the bot breaks, it has no use to us.
Why would you say that? I have retrieved everything so far carefully. How do I retrieve it? Is that how you retrieve? Is that retrieved? Seriously, is that right? We're just gonna hang on to it. Okay, I guess we just vacate the area. Forward ho! I guess we're surfacing. Yeah, look at it's like trying to hang on. Well, I don't know what it wants from me. I can't put it into my box. Part of me wants to drop it. Okay, surfacing, great. 5 hours later at the online auction. Show me the money. Yeah. Could have cleaned it off a little bit first. Whatever, but money's money. I like how there's Cluedo pieces winning this. Mr. Blue won the last auction. Okay, a lovely first class pot with gold trim. Sold under estimate again. It's in one piece. I didn't break it. My photograph of the chandelier. 160k. So the music's too fun to dance to. The plate that we dropped through the deck onto D-deck. Well, whatever. Wow, we have money. We got $1,064,954, I assume. Cool. I want to buy lights. Lights all around. The battery hasn't been an issue so far. Range really hasn't, to be honest. Let's go for the rotor. That's all we can afford for now. Right. That is the end of this episode. It seems to have gone quite quickly, but looking at the time, we've actually been playing for 37 minutes before editing. What happened? So we took our review of our claws and we recovered items, and they really glitched out and bugged out, and it was really weird. But we somehow got through the episode. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. Rate, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next episode. Goodbye, everybody.